In this video, I'll show you how to fix common malfunctions like stovepipes and double feeds, and how to check for worn springs or dirty components to keep your firearm reliable. Let's get started. The first malfunction is a failure to fire. You pull the trigger, you hear a click, but nothing happens. This can be caused by a faulty round, an improper seated magazine, or a light primer strike. If you're on the range, keep the muzzle pointed downrange and wait for at least 30 seconds. This is in case of a rare possibility of a hang fire, where the round may discharge after a brief delay. After 30 seconds, tap the bottom of the magazine firmly to make sure it's seated, then rack the slide hard to eject the bad round and load a new one. Always let the slide move forward under full spring tension. Never ride it forward with your hand. Slowing the slide down can cause feeding issues and prevent it from going fully into battery. If the pistol fires normally after that, you're good to go. If the issues repeat, stop shooting and have the firearm inspected by a qualified armorer. The next malfunction is called a stovepipe. This happens when a spent casing fails to fully eject and gets stuck in the ejection port, usually standing upright. It's typically caused by limp wristing, a weak recoil spring, or poor quality ammo that doesn't generate enough energy to cycle the slide completely. To fix it, keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction, remove the obstruction by using the tap rack method, firmly tap the bottom of the magazine, then rack the slide hard to clear the casing, and a new round is automatically chambered. After clearing the malfunction, check that the new round has been chambered and that the slide is fully in battery. You can confirm this by looking at the rear of the slide. It should be flush with the back of the frame. If there's any gap or it looks slightly out of alignment, the slide may not be fully forward. When in doubt, give the rear of the slide a firm tap to ensure it's seated properly before continuing to fire. Next up is a malfunction known as a double feed. A double feed happens when two rounds are trying to enter the chamber at the same time, causing the slide to jam or fail to return to battery. This can be caused by worn magazines, extractor issues, or failure to eject the previous round fully. To clear it, keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction and first lock the slide to the rear. This relieves the pressure on the magazine. Once the slide is locked open, remove the magazine. You may need to strip the magazine out manually if it's stuck. Then, rack the slide several times to fully clear the chamber, reinsert the magazine, rack the slide to chamber a new round, and then confirm that the slide is fully in battery before continuing to fire. If the issue happens again, inspect your magazines and extractor for signs of wear, damage, or debris. The final malfunction we'll cover is called a failure to feed. This is when the next round doesn't properly enter the chamber. You might see the bullet jammed at an angle or stopped short. This can be caused by dirty feed ramps, damaged ammo, or a weak recoil spring. To clear this malfunction, maintain a safe muzzle direction and use the tap rack method. Firmly tap the base of the magazine to ensure it's seated, then rack the slide several times to fully clear the chamber and load a fresh round. If it repeats, inspect your ammo and clean the feed ramp. If your DY9 is experiencing repeated malfunctions, start by checking the recoil spring. Look at any signs of wear like bending, cracking, or loss of tension. If it's worn out, replace it. Next, inspect your magazine springs. Over time, they can lose tension, which could lead to feeding issues. Also, take a look at the slide and internal components for any carbon buildup or debris. If you see grime or fouling, clean it using proper gun cleaner and tools. I recommend cleaning your DY9 after each range session, or at least every 3 to 500 rounds if you're shooting frequently. A clean gun runs better, and checking your springs often helps you stay ahead of most problems. If you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, if you're in the market for CCW insurance, check out Right to Bear. Link is in the description below. Use coupon code UBR10 to get 10% off your entire order. If you haven't already, please subscribe and tell a friend about the channel. Every subscriber helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.